Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Desma Stitches. You are watching me for the first time, you are highly welcome. In today's video, we are going to learn how to cut and sew this bubu gown with this beautiful bead. So if you are interested, please stay tuned and watch it to the end. And if you are not yet subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you. So guys, welcome back again. So this is my African fabric. So I'm going to use 4 yards of African fabric because the length of the measurement I'm working with is 60 lengths. Then I'm going to add like 2 inches for the hemming allowance. So by folding this fabric, so this is it. I'm just going to open the whole fabric. I will measure 60 inches length. Then I will add it like 2 inches, so it's going to give me 62. So 62 in 2 places, so I'm going to have like 124 length. Then I will now fold it like this in four shape like this. So this is the 1, 2, and this is the 3, 4. So the closest side is going to face my side. So this is, so by this length now it's going to give me 62 lengths. So, and this is the 3 thing I'm going to consider here for this bubu style. From this shoulder here, I'm going to consider from shoulder to the waist, which is 16 inches. So I'll just measure 16 inches here. I'm going to mark 16 inches to the waist. Then from this shoulder also, I'm going to the knee length. The knee length is 38. The knee length is 38. So I'm going to measure just to shock 38 here. So now I'm going to give it a straight line. So this is 38. So this is where my knee length is 38, and this is my waistline, which is 16. So I'm going to shock that side also. So this is 16 inches. So from here I'm going to measure the hip measurement from this knee length. So the hip measurement I'm working with is 42. So if I divide 42 into 4, I will have 10.5. So this is 10.5 here. I'm going to shock 10.5 here. Then I will add like 3.5 to it. So if I add 3.5, I'm going to have 14 inches altogether. So the 14 inches that I have here, I will just move to the downside, the bottom side here. I will just place the 14 inches here directly. So this is the 14 inches. Then I'm going to connect it together with this knee length. So I will connect everything together like this. So better to use straight ruler, or you can manage this. So from this knee length to the bottom side. Now move back to the shoulder side. So this is the shoulder side now, the upper side I mean. So I'm going to use this whole length because my sleeve is going to come out from this side. So I use the whole length. But actually from the whole measurement from the center back here to the place where I want the sleeve to stop is 20 inches. So I'll just place the tape here directly. I will mark out this 20 inches. So this is where I want everything to stop. But the remaining 2 inches, I'm going to fold it for the sleeve. I'm going to fold it as a band. So before that, let me measure the armhole, which is, I'm going to measure, you know, your armhole circumference divided by 4. So whatever you have. But here I want it to be wide, so I'm going to use like 12 inches here. So this is 12 inches, and if I measure my 20, that is where I want it to stop from the center back to this place, this 20 inches. That is, everything is going to stop here. All this one is for the folding allowance. So I'm going to just mark it like this. Then back to the waistline. This is the waistline. So I will just connect this one from this here. So from this sleeve side here, I'm going to connect it together with the knee length. Just use your free hand to shape it like this to the knee length. that side. So this is the cowl effect. This is the cowl effect. Yeah. Now back to the next side. The next side, I'm going to cut both front and back together first. So I'm going to measure 3 inches width for the both front and back. So just measure 3 inches width. Then I will come down by 1 inch. So I'm going to just curve it like this. So I'm going to just curve it like this. Then I will cut it out. So just make sure you notch this side for you to indicate the front and back, and also try to notch the sleeve side here. So by the time I open it, so I will not be confused. So notch both sides. Now after this, now I'm going to cut out this side here. I will start from the bottom side. Once I've cut it, so this is it. So the next thing now, I'm going to open it. I'm going to open it. So I want to separate the front from the back. So this is what I just open it like this. So guy, after opening it, this is the reason why I say you should not do the sleeve side, so that you will not be confused, so you can pin it. So that notching side is going to place both. And the reason why I say you should not do the next side, this is the next side, for you to indicate the front from the back. So this is the back. So this notching will guide you. This is the back, and this is the front. So you can also pin this side also, so that both will not shift from the other. So this is it. Now you can see now this is the shoulder side. Shoulder side is going to meet up this notching side from the sleeve. So this is the shoulder side, and this is the front side, and this is the back side. Because I'm not going to cut the neck the same pattern, the same way. So that's why I want to separate the both. So this is the back now. So this is the back, and this is the front. Now I want to work with this front side now, because I want to work with only front side. Now I said this is my waist. When I measure it earlier, this is the waistline, because everything is going to stop at this waist side here. So now from this shoulder here, I will just, so you can just confirm your measurement. So that's the system for the waist from the shoulder here, so you can confirm it. So this is exactly the 15. Now from this shoulder here, now I will just place my ruler here. Place my ruler here. It's going to be in form of this kind shape. To the shoulder side here. So this is it. So this is the shape. But before that, the real neck, I want everything to be like the wideness of the neck. I want everything to be like 3.5. So this is 3.5 here. So this is 3.5 here. If I want to cut out my neck now, it's going to be 3.5. But where I want this plain thing to start, I want it to be like 5.5. So this is 5.5. So that one is going to be like this. So now if I want to cut it now, I'll cut 5.5. So this is what I'm going to cut out. So by the time I'm placing my bead now, that one will start from this side here. the first neck here. So guys, this is our first neck depth, which is 3 from the shoulder to this place 3.5, and this is the second neck depth, which is 5.5. so if I want to cut it now, I'm going to cut out from this 5.5. so if I want to replace the fabric, so I will cut out exactly this for the plain fabric that I'm going to replace for this side. But if I want to start beading, so my beading will start from this 3.5 here, so I can even notch this side for me to, so I will not be confused by the time I want to start beading, so I will not be confused. Now I'm going to cut out from this 5.5 now. Depending on how you want it to be wide, you can make yours to be 6, but I don't want it to be too wide, so I'm going to cut it out from this side now. So now I will cut out this also. So this for the front now. So I'm going to use this one now to cut out the plain fabric now. So this is the plain fabric I want to use. So I will just fold it into two like this. So you just use like half yard of this fabric, is okay. So then I'll place it, the one I cut out, I'll place it directly like this. I'll place it, then I'm going to just add a little allowance for the joining side. Then I'm going to just chuck it like this, then add your allowance for the joining part. So I'm going to cut out now. This is it. So this is what I'm going to use now. So guys, I'm going to open it back like this. So this is it. I'm going to, this is the front side. So I'm going to place it like this. I firstly start from here, so I can pin it down from this that side there. I will stitch it. Just hold it with half an inch to this upper here. So after that, I will turn it like this again. So I will stitch the other side also. Let me stitch it out. I'll be back very soon to show you. So after fixing it, so this is it. I'm going to top stitch this side. I just top stitch, just tiny stitch, straight stitch. Then after that, I'm going to use this bias binding to pipe it around like this. By the time I pipe it, it's going to come down a little bit, so don't mind. So just pipe it around like that. So after piping it with bias, so this is it. So now the next thing, I'm going to move back to the sleeve side here. So there are 2 inches that I left for the folding, so I'm going to stitch it. So I will just fold it in like this. I'll fold it in, then I'll stitch it. I'll do the same thing to the other sleeve before I will now join the body. So okay, after joining the side, I'll join the sleeve. So this is the sleeve and all the side, and even I've already hemming the downside. So the next thing now, I'll be starting beading it now. So I want to be beading it. So this is the bead I want to use. So this is my bead, and also I'm going to use this rope. So this type of rope. So they are selling it where they are selling tailoring material. It's very tiny and it's also very strong. It's very strong, so it's not easy to be cut, and it's very tiny. So those that are selling material are selling this. Then I will use our normal small hand needle. So I'll just pick one, Then I will insert the thread, I mean our thread, normal thread, or what we call it, our rope. So I will insert it, then I'll be picking the bead. Now I'll start beading it. So let's start. So guys, there's another thing. So don't forget that I said I want this neck to start from this shoulder here to stop at 3.5. So this 3.5. So let me just shock it so that you will not be confused. So this 3.5. So I will start beading it from this side, and it's going to come across this side. I don't want it to be too down because the owner of this clothes doesn't have a big neck like that. So I want it to stop around, to start from this side here. So when I'm beading it now, it's going to start around this side here. So it'll be coming down, but it's going to be full. So let's start beading it now. First thing, I'm going to make sure that I knot this place very well. So it ties very well. Let it be strong. So then you now just use a needle and place it like this. So one time is okay because it's very strong. Then I'll be picking the bead. So just be picking it. When you get to the last stages, so you are going to tie it, lock it, so that to secure this place, so it ties very well. So you can see. So this is the first step. So I will just leave like quarter and inch space for each. I'll be using quarter and inch to bead it like that. So I want to start another one now. Needle. So this is, if you are passing your needle, you pass it from the inner here. You pass it and it's going to come outside from this side. So the needle will pass out from here. Then when you're now putting your bead, so when you want to close it, then it's going outside. Like you start from this outside there, it will go inner. You pass from the inner side outside there. When you get to this side, it's going to pass this side, and you now draw it from this side. So let me bead it. So the more you are doing it, the thing will be smaller, the bead will be smaller, it's going to be reduced. It's going to reduce in size. So this is what I'm saying now. If you want to, you are going to pass the thread in like this. You're going to pass it in like this before you now lock it. You pass it in, then now lock it. So guys, this is the outcome after beading our fabric. So this is it. So if you like it, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Thank you very much. Bye bye.